So welcome to this lesson on unique value propositions. What is a unique value proposition, or UVP? Well, it's a clear statement describing who the product or service is for, what the end benefits of using it are, how it solves the user's needs and wants, and why it's different from your competitors. So we're going to look at some examples later on and deconstruct this a little bit more. But it's important to know what a UVP is not, so we can put ourselves in context for this. A UVP is not a slogan or catchphrase. So McDonald's, I'm loving it. That is a slogan, not a unique value proposition. It is not a positioning statement. So for example, the number one brand of widgets in the UK, our widgets are the best. That's a positioning statement, not a unique value proposition. And it's also not a mission statement. So for example, we strive for excellence in customer service, staff training and low carbon emissions. That's not a unique value proposition. It's not describing the unique end benefits that the customer is going to receive from using your product or service. So what makes a good unique value proposition? Well, it's simplicity and clarity of the message. You'll see that in the examples later on. It quickly conveys the core values of what you are offering. And it guarantees what results a customer will achieve from using it. You also need to prove how you are different from the competition. Now that can be a little tricky sometimes, especially if you're in a Me Too business. For example, if you're selling hotel room nights, you need to try and find a differentiator from your competitors. So it might be last minute offers or something like that your competitors don't have access to. That's then of unique value to your end users. A unique value proposition needs to be read and understood in under 5 seconds. So you've got probably 0 to 3 seconds to capture the user's attention and another couple of seconds after that for them to look further down the page at more benefit statements. And you definitely need to avoid buzzwords, superlatives and jargon as well. Where should UVPs be used? Well, they should definitely be on all lead generation pages. You should use them in your social profiles and email campaigns. And you can even drop them into your email signature as well. Essentially, your UVPs can be used on any prospect touchpoint. Any marketing material that's going to be viewed by a prospect should contain unique value propositions. So they're really understanding the benefits of using your product or service. So how do you go about creating unique value propositions? Well, your UVPs should consist of a short, powerful headline. That's the 0 to 3 seconds that you've got to capture the visitor's attention. You've then got another 1 to 2 seconds for them to read the supporting headline. And if you've done your job well enough, they'll continue reading on down the page where you can present them with a bullet pointed list or something a little bit more creative, where you add more benefit statements from using your product or service. These all need to be placed above the fold so they're instantly viewable as you hit the page. Now this is becoming a little bit less important on mobile devices as people will scroll a little bit more, but certainly on desktop, aim to get things above the fold that are critical importance. For example, your UVPs and also your call to action form or data capture form. We like to put them above the fold and have more conversions when they are above the fold. And also your UVP should have a call to action to continue the prospect journey down our sales funnel. That's all part of putting the journey together on the page so they understand the benefits and they understand what to do next. So here are a couple of real world examples. We're going to use the Asana.com site and the Stripe.com site. So let's dive into their homepage and see what they look like. Here's Asana.com. So our headline is Teamwork Without Email. Our subheading is Asana puts conversations and tasks together so you can get more done with less effort. So from the headline, Teamwork Without Email, we know this is for people in teams that need to collaborate. The subheading actually ties up the end benefit and solution into one really neat statement. Asana puts conversations and tasks together so you can get more done with less effort. That solves the challenge. It adds a unique value proposition. And then our call to action here is sign up using Google or get started for free with entering our email address. Stripe.com, the headline here is Web and Mobile Payments built for developers. So we instantly know the context that this is for developers of websites that want to include a mobile payment or web payment solution in there. The unique value proposition here is a set of unified APIs and tools that instantly enable businesses to accept and manage online payments. So that's a unique value proposition. And then we've got our call to action, which is learn more about Stripe or sign up. I would actually think about switching these button designs around so sign up stands out a little bit more. It'd be nice to see some A/B testing there and use the sign up button standing out a little bit more prominently and see how many more conversions we get. So that about wraps things up for unique value propositions. Time to open your workbook and flip to the exercise unique value propositions and create some of your own. And I'll see you in the next lesson.